Here we have verse 13 of the 16th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus is expanding on the work of the Parakletos. He's already explained to them that the Spirit is going to have a convicting power so that the words of the disciples, as they become apostles, will have a powerful impact on those who hear them. But also we have another function that the Parakletos is going to provide, and that is one of giving further understanding. He said that they can't bear all of this information quite at the moment for understandable reasons, but that at some later time the Holy Spirit is going to disclose this. And so we have hotan here, when or whenever. It takes the subjunctive, and here we have the subjunctive, so this is the word erkomai. In the subjunctive, the third person singular, aorist active subjunctive. So whenever he comes, and then the postpositive de, which is the soft conjunction, whenever he comes, and then that one is the word here, the akenos, that one, and then he explains who that is. So akenos is the demonstrative pronoun. This is in the nominative, to stand in a sense as the subject of that subjunctive verb. So whenever he comes, and then to, which is the, and then pneuma, the Spirit. The word is, of course, the word from which we get words like pneumatics and so on, the Spirit, the breath. It can also mean, so to pneuma, this is in the nominative singular of this neuter noun. The pneuma, tes, this is the genitive, singular, feminine, and it goes with aletheos, which is a feminine noun here, once again in the genitive. So whenever he comes, the Spirit tastes aletheos of truth. Then he says this one, and then here's an interesting, somewhat unusual word, hodegese. This is from hodegeo, contract verb. The root of it is the word hodos, which means a way, and this word means to guide in a way is the idea. So this one is going to come and guide humas, the accusative plural of the second person pronoun. So the Spirit of truth is going to guide you, and then in te aletheia, in, the preposition takes the dative. Here we have the dative article with aletheia, which of course goes back to the same thing we saw earlier. This is the Spirit of truth, and so he's going to guide these in the truth. And it's not just some of the truth, the idea is it's all of the truth, passe, the feminine here, going along with the aletheia in the dative. So he's going to guide you in the truth, all the truth is the idea. The negation, gar, for not, and then lalese. From laleo, I speak, this is the future, third person singular, future active indicative, for he will not speak, referring to the Spirit. Af, taken from apo, from, the phi there before a rough breather, so he will not speak. Af heatu, the reflexive pronoun in the genitive, either neuter or masculine. He will not speak from himself, and then the hard conjunction, all, for Allah. Hosa is a pronoun. It means whatsoever, whatever. It's an expansive word. Akuse, the future of akuo, I hear, whatever he will hear. And then lalase, same word as we had back here, which is the future. So the third person singular future active indicative. Whatever he hears, he will speak. Kai, the connective. Ta erkomena. This is from erkomai. It's a neuter, plural, accusative participles. So whatever he hears, he is going to speak, and the coming things is the idea here. So it's a participle, you put an ing on it, and the coming things, and then anagale. This is from anangelo. The word, of course, angelos means a messenger, can also mean an angel, but the fundamental meaning is a messenger. It can be a human messenger. This is a form of that, angele. Is referring to a message then, and the on is giving it a little bit of additional emphasis. So the coming things he will declare, he will give this as a message. the indirect object humin, second person dative plural pronoun, to you. So this parakletos is not only going to have a convicting ability, but also a revealing ability, and that the disciples are going to have an opportunity to be guided into a more full and complete understanding of things which they will indeed be proclaiming. And the Spirit, of course, is not coming as some kind of third deity. This is in perfect harmony with the Father and the Son. And so simply expanding and extending what they already have understood from the teaching of Christ. That's the general sense of what the Parakletos is going to be accomplishing in their lives.